Hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay. I have been asked regarding certain exercises, assignments, and some students have questions, particularly about the geometric construction, and I believe with the office. So I'm gonna do a short presentation for this one. So if you look right here, the right hand side part, this is how your final product is going to look like. Okay, so you have given some circles right here, but your final product is going to look like this. So you have some information right here. You don't have measurements, but you can tell. For example, let's look at this one really quick. So you can see there's a diamond shape right here going from the quadrant points of the circle. Then you have another circle inside. Then you have some arcs right here with another circle and some lines right here. You can tell these lines go from the midpoint of this overall length connecting to the opposite side. So the first thing you want to do is you perhaps want to set your object snaps, and remember, for that we go down here to the snap mode, hit at the settings and go to object snap. Select whatever you need right here, endpoint, midpoint, center, or quadrant for your circles, and since we're gonna need those right now, might as well get those done. Okay, so we select this. We should know how to do that. Right now we hit OK, and then we are right here. So I'm gonna work on this one, perhaps this one, and a little bit of one or two of these. Some of them are repetitive, so I'll work on one. So let's do this first one right here. So as you can see on 11-9 on your page, on your class pack, which is this one right here, I can look at this and say, okay, well, this right here has the diamond shape right here. You can pretty much assume it goes from quadrant to quadrant, quadrant point right here, quadrant point. Okay, there's inside of that diamond, there's a circle that is tangent, is touching all sides. So remember, when we go to the circle option, we have the tangent option right here. So if I go right here, I can just go, I want this circle to be tangent here, tangent there. Done deal. Then we said that these lines are right here, going from the midpoint of the line right here, right, in both directions. So I can go and safely say, okay, well, there is a line going from here to the midpoint right here, another line from the midpoint right here to the midpoint right here. That's a perpendicular symbol right there. And then inside I have another circle, but perhaps I need to first create the arcs that are right here. I can do that in different ways, but one quick way that you're going to be able to do it is if I simply go and copy this existing one right here from the center of that circle to the center right here, they share the same radius. So I go right here, look at that. I can have them all once, and then I'll have to do is trim. So if I were to go to my trim command right here and say, okay, I want this to be my boundary, okay, then I can trim that and that, this one, this one. So I have all my four arcs right here, and I have my lines in the middle, and I will have my object done. So you can do it that way, you can do it in a different way, you can figure out ways. I'm just trying to help you so that you can see what you can do there. Now for some of these other ones right here, for example, you may need to create some type of polygon to help you out. So for example, on this one right here, if I look at my picture right here, I see there's a star, and I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides from peak to peak of this star. So I can assume that a hexagon, which has 6 sides, will be a good shape to help me figure this overall shape. So I go back to my circle right here and go to my polygon option, click there, and remember the first thing that I need to do it's to determine the number of sides. So if it's a hexagon, it's going to be 6 sides. So I type 6 and I hit enter. And then I'm going to specify the center of my polygon. Remember that the question that follows is either inscribe or circumscribe. Where do you want to place this? So we're going to go inside because that's what we have. So we select inscribe. And then at this time, we will type our radius. Now, we can type it, or we can assume that, this is the radius because that's the end of our circle. At this time, you just decide whether the peaks or the flats are going to be in one direction or the other. In this case, for your star, the peaks are going to be at the top and bottom quadrant. So I simply go to my top quadrant, click there, and I have my hexagon. That hexagon is going to allow me to shape this star right here. Okay, so I'm just going to go really quick, look at my shape and say, okay, it looks like I have some points that connect from here to here to there, and then I'm going to do the opposite, going from here, there, and there. See, that gives me my star shape. So at this time, I don't need my hexagon. That's just the construction tool that I'm using right now. See, that's my star right there. I still need a couple of things, because if I go, it looks like I have another circle that has been offsetted, or that I need to offset 0.18 into the inside, plus I have all these lines connecting the points from the star. So I can go and do that as well right now. So I could go and say, okay, I'm just going to create those lines that connect each one of those peaks from here to here. Repeat again from here to here. And it also looks like they go from the interior parts. You can see this one going from the inside connections of the star shape. So it looks like I will have to go and say line from here to there, another line from this point to this point, and one more line from here to there. Then I need to offset this part right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say offset. There's my modify command offset right here. Click on it. My my command line says specify distance 0.18 because that's what my exercise says, and I simply go select the object that I need to offset, the direction that I need to go, click there, hit enter, and I'm done. And from here on, all I have to do is trim, clean up all those corners. I don't have this part of the circle, I don't have this part of the line right here, I don't have that part right here. So I can simply go and say, okay, I'm gonna clean this up. I'll do one, you do the rest. So trim, remember that with trim you can select a boundary, or you can hit enter and everything becomes a trim edge, a trimmable part. So this, that, trim, 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 and you can see that that is already forming your star. You just continue to do the same thing. When you finish, you will look like this. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You can apply those to the rest of the exercises. You can rotate, you can create any shapes. This will be easy if you create an octagon with 8 equal sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then simply connect those dots, create the shapes, and then offset with the same 0.18 measurement that you have right here. Okay, all right.